Alright, let's take a look at this PV. I haven't seen this yet, but I guess it's old news now. I kind of know what the spoil for the ending is. The hell? Bunny darkness? Reader name Necrass. Necrotic ass? Don't care. I'd still lick it. You're not gonna pull her on your main? You're not gonna pull her on her main? Yeah, she's just not enough of a war criminal for me, dude. Right? To evoke anime? Is that what I saw? Oh my god. Alright, so somebody had a thread on Reddit, I guess, talking about comparing Eblana to old what's-her-face? Comparing Eblana to Mephisto? And apparently Mephisto is just straight up more evil than Eblana. So you know what? She's just not evil enough. I don't want to roll for her. Is Techno's archetype? Yeah. Techno is the 5-star, and then Eblana is gonna get the 6-star. Where you kill mobs. Alright. So, I guess, so, the theory is that her name is supposed to be a play off of Reed. So, we have Necrass, which is necrotic grass, or necromancer grass. Like, obviously, it's not gonna be ass, right? Like, come on. But, just a Reed? Like, what does Reed actually say about her own name, right? What does Reed say about her own name? Where is she? There's a red-haired Weaver girl who never stops staring at me. Does she know who I am? She shouldn't have any evidence. I was probably talking about Bagpipe. On board? Yeah, just Reed is fine, like the Reeds by upon a nondescript existence. Right? So her name is just supposed to be is just supposed to be a play on her sister's ship. No one wants to play Orange Juice. You're not streaming. Rip. Sorry, dude. I've been telling you guys, if you guys want to play Mahjong, I'm down, but Mouse doesn't come in. He just comes in, uses the very cool command, and then dips. Like, I'm down to play Mahjong with you guys.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very
Okay, so
very
we should
cool.
probably have known
Very
that something
cool.
was up
Very
even
cool.
before Eblana
Very
got announced
cool.
because there's a
Very
lot
cool.
of purple in this
Very
event
cool.
already. Like,
Very cool.
just literally
Very
the first
cool.
10 seconds is a... The first 10 seconds is already full of purple. Where are we? What do you mean? Victoria? Somewhere. I think it's somewhere in Victoria. It might be... well, I guess it's not Victoria anymore because she did kind of succeed in getting Terra to be relatively independent. Because according to Siege's lore, like she's on the council. So she's just like a politician now. God, I love how smug she looks. Look how smug she is. She's so smug. She's so smug. She's just so smug. I love it. Smuggest Draco? True! It's not like we have another smug Draco. Who's our other smug Draco? Who's the other one who's smug? Reed isn't smug, that's for sure. Tallulah? Tallulah's not smug. Is she? I don't think Tallulah's that smug. Yeah, it's the only Dracos are Reed, Eblana, and Tallulah. Yeah. Alright. Back to the PV. Right? They're all depressed? They're all depressed wives? Who are they married to, though? Who are they married to? Who are they married to, though? None of them seem particularly interested in marrying anyone. Like, I guess Eblana was using Wellington, and that's it. Reed isn't married to anyone. Tallulah hasn't shown any interest in a dude. Like, she only went fucking psycho because of her girlfriend dying. God, there's so much purple dust in this. Yeah, there's a lot of purple dust in this PV. So what is this castle? Is this a castle that they grew up in? I thought they grew up in an actual house. Also, I can't see Reed having this expression even as a kid. I always thought that she was like super reserved and everything because in her story, the one time that she tried to act like Eblana, her dad was like, "Reed, I know it's you." Aren't they all heirs to the throne? They are potentially heirs to Victoria because they are descended from the Draco bloodline. And Dracos are one of the royal families of Victoria. The Victoria exists because of the establishment of an alliance between the Aslans and the Dracos. Well, is it really an alliance that they fucking tried to kill each other? Yes, I would say it's still an alliance even though they tried to kill each other. But Basically the Dracos were in charge. Then the Aslans came up from Sargon, got in a fight, created the throne. That's why Eblana went out to Tallulah, yeah. So Edward Artorias, not Eblana's father, Edward Artorias, who's Tallulah's father, is full Draco. So Tallulah is a potential heir to the throne, potentially. Siege is an heir to the throne because her dad was king. Chen, Tallulah's half-sister, is not an heir to the throne. Despite the fact that Edward Artorias is also her father, but she was not born as a Draco. She was born as a Lung. So she's an Eastern dragon, not a Western dragon. And then Reed and Eblana are all descended from royal Dracos, but Reed is the second daughter, not the first daughter. So she's like way lower in the succession line, theoretically, if they were to try to actually fight for the throne. So yeah, there's more politics, but so like these politics would have been more important in Chapter 9 if Chapter 10 didn't immediately dump us into Sarkaz world, right? So it's kind of like I guess if you had played Arknights at the time and you did Chapter 9 and then you started playing Chapter 10, that would have been like the blindside move of, oh, we're gonna go to Victoria and we're gonna solve all Siege's problems. Oh wait, Sarkaz showed up. All right, never mind. That's supposed to be the blind side, but then it also took us like 6 more chapters to resolve the Sarkaz shit. And even during those chapters where we got Sarkaz shit, we already knew that they would lose because of Lone Trail.
Very cool.
Very cool. Hey, what's up, Mouse?
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep, Sarkaz came from the sidelines holding a steel chair. Yep, that's literally exactly what happened. We were gonna get Cell. We were gonna get We were gonna get the Undertaker versus Kane.
Very cool.
And then Bret Hart just came in with a steel chair. Oh my god, she looks so cute. Oh my god, she looks so cute. She's fucking pouting, dude. Can someone digitally remove this text? Can somebody digitally remove this text so I can get this as a screenshot? This shot of her pouting at Eblana, of Reed pouting at Eblana is so adorable. I'm down. I'm so down. I'm so down. She looks so cute pouting like this. How is my I'm gonna set you the fuck on fire cell regenerating hybrid dragon girl so cute? New operators. Trapmaster. Wulfenite. Okay, so, I mean, we've already got Dorothy, who slows and stuns. We have Robin, who can push people. We have Ella, who's basically just a sniper. Oh, and they're all good at being, alternate snipers. They're just snipers, but better. They're all marksmen, but better. A new Phidia? Oh yeah, she's Phidia, isn't she? Really? She actually almost literally looks like Darkness. Why'd you slap me, Darkness? Like that, Darkness? Why did you hit me like that? Anyway, so she looks like Darkness. Is this a copyright violation? Like, I'm serious. Are we about to get Nintendo versus Palworld up in here? Is this illegal? I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Oh, also, she is Caper and Narantoya's class. Which darkness? Dungeon darkness. Yeah, it's Konosuba darkness. Right? Oh god, sorry, flashbang. Sorry, chat. Flashbang. Nah, that's neural. Nah. Right, but the thing about Neural is that even though she has the knight armor, she doesn't have the color scheme. Yes, she has blonde hair and blue eyes, but the rest of her ensemble doesn't make her look like darkness. The rest of her color palette makes her look like darkness. Alright? So here's a comparison for Neural. Right? Neural has yellow eyes? Yeah. Neural has orange eyes as well. Not only that, the rest of her color scheme doesn't match. Right? Neural's original color scheme is mostly white, but she has a blue accent and then black knee pads. Black pads, right? If you compare to this image, if you compare to these images, it's the shades of oranges that make people think that she's darkness. The accent being the red for darkness is on her tattoo, and her dress being black is for Brigid's pants being black. Like that's the only thing. Like Neural doesn't code as darkness. She's also the welfare. Yeah, she's all the welfare. Right? Like Neural doesn't look like this. She doesn't look like this in any of her skins. And then her campaign knight skin doesn't even look. It looks even more different. Necrass! Shapercaster? Yeah, so she's 6-star techno. Alright. You can call Eblana by her new name, Deadass. Nice ass is also on the table. Nope, we're just gonna call her ass. Nope, we're just calling her ass. Nope, she's just ass now. No necromancy. No necromancy here. She's just ass now. Nice ass. Ass! She slapped his knightly ass! How dare you? Her E2 art is kind of sick, though. You remember last time? You guys remember last time how I was talking about how Entelechia's E2 pose wasn't, like, the art was good, but the pose wasn't all that cool? Eblana does not have that problem. She's smug, she's in control, the background to her art is cool, and she's showing you exactly what the fuck she's about to do to you. Alright? She's about to turn you into Mandragora. Her name makes more sense in Chinese. Yeah, it's like it sounds way more regal, and it's like a portmanteau that actually makes sense in Chinese, right? Necrotic grass just doesn't make it's too short, right? Like maybe Necrass is supposed to remind you of the word morass, right? And they can't call her Silvergrass, yeah. Yeah, they can call her Silvergrass, right? Like, morass, which sounds like the phrase more ass, right? That's not great either. But a morass is a muddy or boggy ground. Right? This is what this, like, Necrass is, yeah, it's a shortening of necrotic grass, but it's supposed to sound like the word morass. Like, but an area of muddy or boggy ground, or a complicated or confused situation. Well, there's nothing about her that's confused. It's literally supposed to be about mud. Right? That's what her and Reed are associated with. They're associated with mud because they're grass by the riverbank. Right? That's literally what Reed says about her own name, but it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense in English. Like, I'll call her Necrass because I like saying the word ass. But no, we're calling her Eblana. They did not cook with this name. In the original Chinese, they cooked. But in English, it just doesn't translate. Right? It just doesn't translate. The word morass is not really something that you use in common English parlance. And necrotic grass is just, it's too long of a phrase to condense down into one name, into one word, right? Like in Lord of the Rings, Sam, the character, Sam, his full name is Samwise. And there's a quote from his dad. It's like, well, you have to give someone a name that's long enough so that you can shorten it, but then the thing that you shorten it to has to be really short. And this is still too long and confusing. It's too awkward. Is anybody really gonna call her this? We're just gonna call her Eblana. We're just gonna call her Eblana, right? No one's gonna call Reed Loshitty. Reed's just a way better name. But Necrass is a terrible name compared to Eblana. Her voice is really soft. Hold up. Dekishu? Oh god. No, I'm not allowed to go visit Twitter. I can't read her name any other way. His ass. Oh, that's a fucking great edit too. That's a great edit. I respect it. I respect that edit. um, did they do the sister thing? Did they do the sister thing with the voice actress? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta turn on the sound for this. Hold on. Let's turn on the sound for this. Hold up. Where's Reed? We're gonna switch her over to Japanese.
書類仕事以外にも君たちのためにできることはたくさんある。私はもう戦うことを拒絶したりはしないから。だけどここで君のために筆を震えるのは嬉しい。こんな風に言葉も何もいらない。君のそばにいるとどんな時でも心が安らぐ。
Is it the same voice actress?
なく、することなく、何も我慢することなく、すべてさらけ出せばよいだろう。
Okay, so knowing the range and depth of like Japanese voice actresses, I would not be surprised if those were literally the same person. Like Reed's Japanese voice actress sounds softer, but Eblana sounds deeper. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's literally the same person. Right? Because I think Carnelian and Beeswax, they're sisters as well, but they also both have the same voice actress. Right? Where are they? Beeswax. Wait, do I even have Carnelian? Oh, I don't have Carnelian. I can't even check. Lol. Get wrecked. Hold on. Alright, so who's helping who in this shot? Is this Eblana reaching out her hand to Reed? I think it is? I'm not entirely sure. I can't tell. It is definitely Eblana on the right side, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's Eblana, right? Because that's like the look of smug. Right? That's smugness. That is pure liquidated purple smugness. And I think that's Reed on the left side. Because her hair is like shorter, like after she cut it. So this is not a representation of what happened in the past. I think this is literally happening. This is supposed to be a representation of what happens during the event. So is Eblana holding onto Reed's body? I think that's what's going on, right? And obviously this, yeah, so this is going to be Reed on the right and Eblana on the left as kids. Oh, they're dancing. Oh, okay, alright. Alright, Nymph skin. Okay, Nymph skin. That's cool. Is that Dur-Nar? I'm pretty sure that's Dur-Nar, right? Wait a minute. Does that say Modley? Hold up. Does that say Modley instead of model? Hold. Oh. Hold up. That says Modley. It doesn't say model, it says Modley. Hold up. You see this shit? What? Hold on. It happens to the best of us? True. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is Dur-Nar. Does it say that somewhere? It's part of the APOC skins daily life. I'm pretty sure this is Dur-Nar. Yeah, it doesn't say. But, well, obviously this is Nymph. I'm assuming this is Dur-Nar. Is that Valarqvin? I think that's Valarqvin? Yeah, it has to be Valarqvin. There's Typhon right there. Yeah, there's Typhon right there. Right here. That's Valarqvin. Oh! Hold up. That's a dude. To evoke anime? One's Mogollon. Yeah, Mogollon's in the top left. Typhon's in the bottom left. The top right is probably Eiktharnir? Right? I think that's Eiktharnir, and then the bottom right is probably Santala. The 4-star Crusher is on the right? Wait, who's the 4-star Crusher? The 4-star Crusher? Quartz? Is that Quartz? I don't think that's Quartz. No, but Quartz doesn't have anything to do with IS4. I think that's Santala. I think that's supposed to be Santala, because Santala also has ears, and she has long white hair. But Santala's... so Quartz has an eye patch, but Santala was stabbed in the left eye. Right? Quartz has never met Valarqvin. Columbia, yeah. Alright, where's... Yeah. So see, Santala also has big ears. She also has long white hair and a yellow right eye. But if you see her left eye, she was in her story, she explains that she was stabbed in the left eye. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, because if this is Mogollon, Typhon, and Valarqvin, like these are 3 of the 4 main characters of IS4. Santala would be the 4th, and then Eiktharnir, of course, is the boss of Ending 2. Better matching hair color, yeah, and the eye color, right? Because Santala's right eye is yellow. Quartz's right eye is not, whatchamacallit. No, I guess her right eye is also yellow. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's Santala, but it could be. I mean, it's not that weird to think it's Quartz. But I'm pretty sure it's Santala. To evoke anime. Alright, you fucking weebs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is Sesa. I can't think of any other dudes in this game who have red hair. Specifically dudes. I can think of plenty of girls with red hair, but I can't think of any dudes with red hair. Also, he's using a gun. And the only dude with red hair in the game that uses a gun is Sesa. He has the power of God and anime by his side. Uh-oh. Yikes. Operator records. Ooh, Polish lore. Hello. We're getting some Polish lore. We get Justice Knight and a Fartooth operator record. Let's go. He's doing the best impression with all those guns. Yeah, but unlike Whistle, he has actual guns. Right? Whistle has an Originium staff that's shaped like a gun, in spite of the fact that it's like Sarkaz weaponry. It's still technically a staff. It's just shaped like a gun. Sesa has actual guns. The only difference between his gun and our guns is that he doesn't use nitro for his propellant. But yeah, we're gonna get some Polish lore. Fartooth, my girl Fartooth, she needs some lore. All right. I know she's not good. I know Fartooth is not that good of an operator, but she helps me kill Manfred. Right? She was responsible for both of my Manfred kills in the storyline in chapter 10. She helped me kill Manfred, and she was also deployed in my Phantom kill the first time I did IS2 and beat it. You gotta respect anti-dodge. But yeah, we're gonna get some Polish lore. I respect that. You would like niche characters? The biggest problem with Fartooth is that her best skill doesn't give her a damage bonus. Otherwise, she would be a global operator. Like, Feathershine Arrows is cool because it has infinite range, and it has a huge... See, here's the problem, though, is that the attack buff on her third skill isn't that large. And it only becomes 130 if it's outside of her skill range, but because her regular skill range is already 5 tiles in front of her, you have to go 6 tiles before this gets an increase to a 10. Like, the increase to this bonus is only, in context, 8% on top of what she already gets. The extra increase that you get from going from 120 to 130 is only 8%. It's not a lot. And the target has to be 6 tiles away from you. Right? Like, if this were an actual global skill, and it went from 120% damage to 130, that would be kind of cool, but it would still be a worse version of, like, Golden Glow's passive. Now, her second skill, I would argue, is actually, unironically, her better skill. Right? Because now she can just hit anyone who's being blocked. So that's already a hard enough to condition to fulfill as it is. Right? is that she can only hit stuff that's being blocked. Sure, you can just drop down an Executor and block, right? You could drop down Gravel and have Fartooth hit that unit, because Fartooth's attack damage is already so high. Like, she gets attack speed, but she needs an attack damage bonus to actually keep up. She's a more nature Ambriel? Yeah. I would argue that even with ally support, she actually does more damage than Ambriel. Because Ambriel's skill 2 lowers her attack speed, whereas Fartooth speeds her up. But the thing about Ambriel is that Ambriel's skill 2 has a damage bonus on it. Plus 60. Right? But it decreases her attack speed. But it also has a better uptime. It's 25 seconds. Fartooth's skill 2 is not that great. It's 31, which kind of sucks. But you get attack speed, which is good, because her attack damage is really high. 1376 is enormous. But it's just not enough for a 6-star character, which is a real shame. I like Fartooth. Alright, who are these? Modules? Ooh! Okay. So, Thorns Altar is getting a module, Tin Man's module, Wulfenite's module, Gnosis' second module? Wait, hold up. What is Gnosis' current module? Oh, his first module is the Enfeeble. Right? I'm pretty sure it's the Enfeeble. Yeah, it's the Enfeeble. So what is his second module gonna do? Oh, you know it would be so sick? Okay, so here's what would be really sick for Gnosis. Either he gets SP, he either gets more SP gain, his attack speed goes up, or his freeze lasts longer. All of those would actually be really sick. Didn't they change the other part of the talent? Well, in this case, it improves his trait. So yeah, it could improve one of his passives. Right, so if instead of making it so all of his attacks enfeeble, it could change the effect of his first passive, I'd suspect, to make it so that it's a bigger fragile or it's a longer freeze. So even if the cold lasts for 1.2 seconds or something, or 1.3, yeah. Wait, what is the effect of his first module then? Oh, it goes from 25 to 30 fragile. Okay, so it wouldn't be an increase of the fragile effect. It's probably going to be an increase of the cold effect, or they're gonna give him more status res. It'll buff the Carlin passive. Grants resist to all Carlin trade operators after 0 seconds. Not even then, that's not good. Okay, yo, what if they just made Carlin operators fucking immune after 10 seconds? Yo, how about that? How about that? Carlin operators are just straight up immune after he's been deployed for 10 seconds? Yeah, so status resistance reduces the durations. What if it just makes it so that they're immune? Like, oh my god, as if Deckenbrecker couldn't get any worse. Immune to freeze? Can you imagine if Deckenbrecker were immune to stun? Or immune to SP loss? Immune to stun? Immune to enfeeble? Yo, Gnosis as a stat sick for Deckenbrecker. Just imagine. This girl just literally can't be statused. Also, I cannot wait for her skin. I cannot fucking wait for her skin. Okay, alright, Vigil's getting a... Alright, whatever, dude. Vigil's getting another module. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Vigil's getting another module. That's cool, I guess. Woo! Yay! Woo! It's gonna change his passive to increasing the number of wolf shadows he gets every 29 seconds instead of every 30. He's gonna refresh his wolves every 29 seconds instead of 30. Oh no! Oh no! No! They can't keep getting away with this. They can't keep getting away with this. They just keep giving him disappointing modules. Oh god, no! I can't. Okay. Alright, Posies. Alright, so Posie's current module gives her dodge evade, dodge ignore, right? What else does it do? Does it do anything else? It buffs the deploy, yeah. Alright, let's give her another point in her module. The numbers are right here. HP and attack. Oh, the typewriter stats. Yeah, it says summon a much stronger typewriter. So what would her new module do? Right? What can her new module do? Right? So it won't give her an attack buff, and it won't give her dodge ignore. It'll probably affect the shred, right? Since the other passive. Oh, what if it doesn't affect the shred? What if instead of making it drop a stronger typewriter, it greatly reduces the redeployment speed of the typewriter? What if her typewriter is just legitimately a fast redeploy? Right? Her S2 already does that? Yeah, but now it's gonna be now it'd be global. Right? Now you would get a super fast typewriter on her S3. Whoops. Yeah, right? When the skill's equipped, redeployment time of typewriter is reduced to 60%. Like, what if her module just gave her another 30% on top? You now have 90% redeployment speed reduction on typewriter with skill 2, and then you have 30% reduced redeployment speed with S3. I'm seeing some potential here, right? Like, that would give her an insane niche. Like, legitimately, right? I mean, I guess it's already stepping on April's toes, because April is supposed to be your fast redeploy sniper. But if Posy has 90% reduced redeployment time on her typewriter for skill 2, do you know how insane that would be? You get to plop down her typewriter every 3 seconds? That'd be so sick. That would actually be sick. You would have so little downtime while using skill 2 if instead of giving you a stronger typewriter, it just gave you more typewriters. But yeah, you're right. It's probably going to affect her shred, right? Because Typhon's shred stacks up to what, 55? I think? And Posy's caps out at 23 if it's in her range. But Typhon's shred, I guess, is personal. Yeah. So Posy's shred is an actual debuff. But Typhon's is armor pen. Up to a maximum of 60% of its defense. Yeah. So it's up to 60%. Jesus Christ. She's yeah, Posy having more typewriters or having a faster uptime typewriter would just... I think that would actually push her back up into meta. If she were able to deploy 2 typewriters at the same time, right? What if she's able to deploy 2 typewriters at the same time? That means she gets 2 debuffs. Now, I don't think that they would let her have 2 debuffs if you could get 2 typewriters, right? Because then you could get a debuff that helps you ignore 23 times 2, so 46 of the enemy's defense, and it's a debuff that your allies can take advantage of. So it's not just Posy ignoring your defense. It's not just Posy doing more damage to you. It's literally everyone else, like Typhon or Ray or Walter. Good lord. There's no way her debuff there's no way they're gonna give her 2 typewriters and they have the debuff stack. But if they fucking do, Posy would be so fucking insane. I am down for that. Okay, I'm down for this. I would be down for this. They're not gonna do it, but I would respect the shit out of it. That's some PoE shit right there. That's a Path of Exile shit. It's like, yeah, that's fine. You can just ignore all the enemy's armor. It's fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this interaction of ignoring all the enemy's armor. Oh, wait, PoE 2 already does that for player characters. Never mind. Oh, I guess my armor's broken for another 12 seconds. It's okay, because the armor doesn't actually mitigate damage. It's fine. Clocking at 45%. Jesus. You're crazy. You're crazy. Alright. Saileach? Having the match shreds half the enemy armor by existing? Yeah. Oh man, if they change it to that the shred is just straight up global, oh, it's just global while the typewriter's deployed. Jesus. Alright, what's Saileach's? Alright. I know her name is pronounced Shiloh. I don't care. Alright, what's her first module? Okay, so her first module buffs her flag. It buffs the buff on her flag. So, what would a second module do? Right? So the first module gives the target in front +1 block while using her skill. And it gives the flag a better buff because it goes from 10 to 13. And more deploy cost reduction, yeah. After deployment, the next operator is probably -4 instead of -2, so that it matches with the Pioneers. I can see that being a thing, or it could match Mumu's passive. Yeah, when in squad, all Rhine operators have -2. And the next Rhine lab operator has -1. Oh. Yeah, lightweight gambit, -2. After retreating, the next operator is -1. Yeah, I suspect Saileach is gonna be -4. Right? And then it'll have some cracked ass stats. Saileach, let's go. Yeah, they need to right? Like they need to give Saileach some love. Right? It's not really fair that Myrtle has been a 6-star flag bearer for like 4 years, but Myrtle's second passive just reduced all of her costs. It just reduces all of her costs, right? It's not really fair that Saileach is just so far worse than the other 6-star flag bearer. But yeah, that makes sense. She's getting a second module, just like Vigil's getting a second module that reduces his wolf stack time from 30 to 29. All right, new dorm. This looks all right. This looks kind of Irish. If the wolves got more stats and an extra stack, you know what they really need to do to make Vigil not suck? You know what they really need to do? They need to change it so that Vigil can put down 2 wolves. Okay? He should be Leman Russ. Okay? Vigil needs to be the goddamn Leman Russ of Arknights. Yeah, the new dorm looks pretty cool. I like it. But like I don't normally spend a whole lot on IKEA nights, but this one looks nice. I like this one. It's got character, you know? Nice bakery. Are you talking about an actual bakery? Or are you talking about her ass? Cause I am down for Eblana cake. I'd lick that purple. I would lick that purple icing. Wouldn't I want to know? Do I really have to know though? Oh, there's a little dragon here too. Nice. The stool, a shield. Yeah. Eblana shake. Oh, she's shaking. Alright. Oh yeah, Debo Samuel's going to DC. I can't believe Howie Roseman is getting away with it. He said that the Eagles roster moves would be unconventional, and he asked people for some patience. And it's like, bro, you are the GM of the Eagles, and he's so done with making the Eagles better that the next way to ensure that he gets another Super Bowl is to fuck with the rosters of other teams. Like, it's actually incredible. Only missing is Saileach. Alright, let's, Alright. Are there any details about any of their skills out? Oh! Oh, we never even took a look at Eblana's skills. Alright. Let's take a look at some skills. So she's the Trapmaster. Okay, so the trap explodes. Can she... Wait, what's this purple outline? Is the purple outline the stage effect, or is that her skill effect? Why is it pointing up, though? I think that might be part of the stage. I think that might be part of the stage mechanic. Like, maybe the stage mechanic is based on your operator's ranges, but... yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, is that an armor crack? So, wait, does Wulfenite's second skill break armor? It's an armor debuff? Okay, cool. I like that. I respect that. So no matter what, she might actually show up in some challenge runs. It shows a stun. Son of a bitch. Oh, yep, here it is. Right here. Is this the this is the stun swirl, isn't it? Yes. Yep, that's a stun swirl. Yeah, so her first skill stuns. Alright, Darkness. Why did you slap me, Darkness? Brigid. Okay, so she's just a 5-star Narantoya. Okay, yeah, so the purple outline is probably the stage mechanic. Oh, did that bounce? Okay, so it looks like maybe her first skill is like a power strike with +1 target. Yeah. Because there's 2 hits. So her first skill is probably power strike with +1 chain. Alright, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that looks like Shirayuki's skill too. Or it could be more like Narantoya's skill 2, right? Narantoya's skill 2 makes her attacks linger. But they also do damage multiple times and they pierce. So, yeah, so this just fucking spins on an enemy multiple times. It could slow. I don't see a stun. Yeah, it's probably just it's probably closer to Shirayuki's skill 2 than Narantoya's skill 2. But since we haven't seen multiple enemies in this demonstration, it could be a knockoff of Narantoya's skill 2. but have a longer lingering duration. Are those a slow? I'm actually not sure. I don't know, actually. Those don't look like a part of the skill. I don't know. It only shows up for 1 frame. Right? I actually have no clue what that is. But it's there.
己を抑える必要はどこにある？お前に鬼滅の欲望があるように見える。何も我慢することなく、すべてさらけ出す。
Okay. Alright, so first skill. Wait. AoE corpse explosion? Oh my god, she corpse exploded the corpse of the boss. Oh my god, no, not like this.
I don't think I would have done what I just did.
Science stop working.
Rip. Rip. Oh!
What the fuck?
What?
Oh. Okay.
I died. What the hell was that?
What?
How did we die?
She corpse exploded the corpse of the boss.
She corpse exploded the corpse of the boss. Oh, what a classic. Are those eggs? Are those egg monsters? Hello? Is this what I'm looking at? Bitch, what? We just straight up copying from Yu-Gi-Oh now? We got dragon eggs? What? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Ain't no way. No way. No shot. We got fucking dragon egg enemies with their corpses being exploding by the corpse of the boss. Yo. We need to have a chat about intellectual property. Alright. So what's her second skill? Wait, why is there a bunny? And she just gets 3? Oh my god. Spawn minions with no enemies? Yeah, maybe. Oh my god. Look at her pose, dude. Look at her pose. Oh my god. That is... Alright, I think her skill 2 might be her best skill just simply for the pose. Right? She doesn't do that pose with her skill 1. She's just fucking casting with her skill 1. Look at her skill 2, dude! Oh. No, 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 no. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. Oh my god, that's not okay. Alright, what's her third skill? Wait. Oh my god. Does it make all of her... Wait, does her third skill make all of her clones attack? Oh my god. No way. Does her third skill make all of her corpses attack? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chat, we gotta point out that people have been begging for Siege Altar to come out for years, right? We have been begging for Siege Altar to come out for years. We finally get her, and within the span of 2 patches, she loses her niche to 2 of the new 6 stars. Okay? She's worse at dealing damage than Viviana, because Viviana is the better arts guard, because Viviana gets fucking burned on her module, and then Eblana just has better clones. Is the middle corpse a different one? That could be the Brigadier. Yeah, he looks a little taller. That could be like... Yeah, no, he's definitely taller. Or he has... Yeah, he's probably the one using the spear, because everyone else is using a sword. I don't know what he's doing, though. Did Brigadier die in Chapter 14? No. I don't think he died. Or at least I don't remember him dying. Yeah, status alive. You don't remember what happened to Duke Caster? I'm pretty sure they all lived except for Wellington. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the Dukes are alive except for Wellington and Belle Delphine's mom. Belle Delphine's mom died during the story, and I think Wellington died fighting Nashor King, and that's it. Still, I would like to point out, this is not okay. This is not okay. We got a Pokemon Pal World thing going on, alright? We need to have a discussion. Caster charging forward and nobody talking about Caster again. Nobody talks about Caster ever again. Well, alright, so if she's alive, she'll probably show up in Siege Altar's event. And we're supposed to be getting that soon. We're killing Togepi's now? True! Alright, so let's move on. So, I did see this. I guess we're done reacting to the PV now. But I did see this. I did see that, so pity is changing. So, I know this is in Chinese, but I've already read a translation. So, it's after the... So, for the 6-star after your 150th pull, if you have not already gotten the 6-star from the banner, any pull after the 150th, the next 6-star has to be one of the banners. Right? So functionally, this isn't even soft pity. This is theoretically hard pity. They functionally added hard pity into the game. The odds will keep rising by 2% each time it reaches 100%, which means you will definitely get a 6-star. So, in standard headhunting after 50 rolls, the odds go from 2 to 4. If you haven't obtained any 6-star within the 51st roll, the odds keep rising by 2%. Okay, so that means that theoretically, if you get a 6-star on roll 149, so after roll 149, if you get a 6-star, that means the absolute worst that you could possibly do is another 50 rolls, and then you don't get a 6-star. So you're at 199. Then another 50 rolls to get from 4 to 6. That's 249. And then 6. And then from 6 to 7, it goes up by 2% every roll after that. So you have 40. So you would have 40. You would have another 46 rolls. So 249 plus 46 is 295. So that means so if the worst possible luck that you could have, you are guaranteed one of the 6-stars by roll 295, based on the worst possible outcome. If you roll a 6-star on roll 149, you have to get the banner 6-star by roll 295. Based on how it works now. Because the first 50 rolls after you get a 6-star, your odds are at 2%. Then your odds for the next 50 after that are 4%. And then it's 6% after that. And then it keeps going up by 2. And then you can apply the same thing to the 300th operator for the second 6-star. So again, if you somehow manage to get the worst possible luck, right? You get if you get the on-banner 6-star at roll 295, right? And then you get another 6-star that's off-banner at 299. Once you go past 300, you'll get it by roll 143. You'll get it by roll 443. So, yeah. So, you're guaranteed both 6-stars by 444 rolls on any banner moving forward. Now, that is the worst possible luck. I think. It's 444 rolls. More likely, that's not what's going to happen. It's just it says exactly what it says it's going to do. Your next 6-star after 150 rolls is going to be the guarantee is going to be one of them, and then your next 6-star after 300 is going to be the other 6-star. Right? So it's still a form of soft pity, but this combined with the stat stacking that we get from the 2% after the 100th roll, going up by 2% after the 100th roll, effectively means that there is a form of hard pity in Arknights. It's 444 for both 6-stars on the banner. I don't know how that's going to work for joint operations, because for joint operations it's only the 4 operators that you can get. Caster's battleship got wrecked, but she should be alive. Yeah, I think that was actually in chapter 14, right? Because Caster's ship got wrecked, and then Siege was defending it from the Nashor King, and they were distracting the forces. And then there was radiating light. That was right before Siege got the sword. Yeah, that was during her thing where she fucking jumped and reached the sword. Yeah, Steam Knight came to help him. Yep. But yeah, so Arknights now has hard pity. So that's how that one. So that's that one. This is a good change, I'd argue. Because there was no real hard pity before in Arknights. Because even if you... Right? Because the thing about pity in Arknights is that it goes up... Your chance to get a 6-star goes up by 2% after 100 rolls. Every roll after that. But it doesn't guarantee that the 6-star will be something on the banner. You could still lose every single time. And there's no 50-50. Right? The game doesn't remember whether or not you got it. But then they recently started adding it such that the game does know whether or not you got the 6-star or the 5-star, but it only did that for the limited banners. But now they're doing it for all standard banners. Which is really cool. That's in a way, I would argue that for the number of people who only spend to get P0 on an operator, Hypergriff is actually cutting off a little bit of their revenue supply, because there are people who are willing to roll hard in order to get a P0 operator, and you can continuously get screwed. And there are some dolphins who can continuously get screwed, and then they'll put money into the game just so they can get that P0 operator. But this effectively cuts it off, right? Dolphins are now limited to 444 rolls. They cannot spend more money than to get 444 rolls. Because they'll always get the operator that they want by then. And of course, if you're a whale, it doesn't matter anyway. You're going to P6. But this is, I mean, this is a good change. Anything that makes gacha rolling more fair is a step in the right direction. Even though most people who are playing gachas, they sort of accept the fact that they are scamming themselves. There are no gachas in this game in the world that are fair. That is the point of it being a gacha. Because if it were fair, you wouldn't spend money on the game, right? Like, I think I've said before, that's actually like Reverse 1999's biggest problem, is that they're too fair and they're too generous. So it never makes me want to spend money on the game because I get all the units that I want. That's not the case in Arknights. I fucking died trying to get Narantoya, and I didn't get her. Like Narantoya, I went deep. I went 180 rolls and I never got her. Now thankfully I didn't spend money on Narantoya because I was just saving, I was just banking the whole time. But the fact that I didn't get Narantoya and I got 3 Pepes means that I have to spend money on, if I want Siege Altar, I have to spend money. Because I have nothing in the bank. Right? This is nothing. This is nothing. And this was after I already spent money to get the Reed skin. You shoot? Yeah. It's awful.